What is up, everybody? We're talking about crypto today. Those of you that have been selling crypto for the past week, you guys are golden. Following the daily chart and the weekly chart. Share you guys my screen here. Whoops, wrong one. Okay, so Bitcoin. The next price I'm looking for, target is 6,000. It's already broken the 7,000 support here. Right here. This price here, 7,000. This is on the daily chart here on Bitfinex. You have to use the Bitfinex servers because they're the ones that are partnered with JAFX on the forex broker side. So if you're using JAFX, you got to use the Bitfinex charts. Don't get confused because if you use the Poloniex, Coinbase, Kraken, or Bittrex, don't try and use Binance either. You just got to use Bitfinex. When we look at the weekly chart, there is no other support until we hit here. And it's 6,000, like a little bit under 6,000, like 5,700 to be exact. So that would be your next support line to break. I don't care if it's oversold. Candles are pushing down. A lot of people get confused by using indicators all the time. It's more based on price action versus indicators. So you got to follow the price. It comes down to the volume of traders and to the volume of the crypto exchanges. It has nothing to do with us trading it. Once it breaks this, then your next price is 4,000. So I wouldn't be surprised if they even send it back down to 4,000 during the weekend here. So all I'm showing you guys is the daily and the weekly chart. You notice that on the daily chart, there's really no other support until we come down to 5,700, which is already set at the weekly chart already. And then there's really no other support until it comes down back to 4,000, like right around here on the daily. This set right here, which goes back to 4,000 on Bitcoin. XRP, your next support here is on the daily chart. Your next support is 25 cents. Let me highlight this right here. This is your next support area right here. So 30, they have it set around like 25, 30 cents, somewhere around there in that range. To be exact, it would be like 24, 20 cents, 24, 795 here. This is on a daily chart. In the weekly chart, look how strong this downtrend is. And where it kicked off was at the 24 cent, 22 cent price, where it went all the way back to the wick was set at around like right before like $3.40. We see the candle closing a resistance here at 280. We see another set of resistance here at 140. Notice that 280 minus 140 is another $1.40. So pretty easy math here. Dash is following the same downtrend. Like I said, whatever Bitcoin does, everything falls back. This is on the daily chart for Dash. So once it breaks 300, kids. Hey, Daddy's doing his video. I apologize about that. Those that have kids understand. Those that don't, you should have kids. So if this is on the daily chart for Dash, so all I'm talking about is Bitcoin, Ripple, Dash, and Ethereum. They're the biggest payouts on the forex broker side. Bitcoin is you treat the Bitcoin as a dollar. So you can see how it's already coming down here. The price is $302 here. Once it breaks 300, I'm looking for 200 at the very lowest. But if they're going to keep going down, they're going to keep going down. And they're facing a lot of regulations. They're facing a lot of policies and SEC and all that. China's getting involved with taxing all the mining companies around over there. So facing a huge tax and taxes and regulation process. But that's if they accept the regulation process on the crypto exchanges. Ethereum here, the next price I'll be looking for it to break would be 300 on the daily chart right here. This support here goes 300. And on the weekly chart for Ethereum, once it comes down and breaks this here, then I'd be looking for 200 for Ethereum. A lot of people are getting too confused here looking at the oversold and oversold indicators. And they need to understand that if the price is going to go through, it's going to drive through it. Has nothing to do with the indicators. Indicators don't really matter on crypto. Comes down to the volume of on the sellers and the buyers on the crypto exchanges. Has nothing to do with us trading it. So don't get too confused and caught up on that. But like I said, you're better off selling crypto the whole weekend versus buying it, unless you're going to try and scalp. So you guys have a great Easter weekend. I'll be going to church here Sunday and probably tomorrow. Other than that, thank you guys for tuning in. And that's it. Catch you guys on Sunday.